Welcome to Real Estate First Technology, where you'll get the inside scoop from top producing real estate professionals all around the country, best practices, techniques, and learn about what technology they're using to drive to ensure their success in this world we call real estate. Welcome everyone, I'm Norman Kinsey. You're with us here on Real Estate First Technology, where you get the inside scoop about top producing and top performing real estate agents and what they're doing today to grow, scale, automate their business. Today we have the one, the only fast agent, Kenny Truong. He's over in close to San Francisco. He's in Oakland, and if you've ever seen the bus signs, they're all over the place. And if you ever checked out his Insta story and Instagram, you literally can like watch his day in the life, what he's doing. It's kind of like a blog almost, Kenny. And welcome to today's show. We have the co-host too, August, with us as well.
How's it going?
Awesome. So let's go ahead and get into it. So today we want to find out a little bit more of your backstory, how you got started, how long you've been in the business, and some of the tools and things that you're doing to grow, scale, and automate your business, Kenny. So for today, starting off with, we know that you're in Oakland. How long have you been in the business and what made you get into the business?
Been licensed for about 10 years now, but actively selling for about 8.5 years. Kind of fell into real estate randomly. I was working a lot of different gigs I found on Craigslist. One of them was for this third-party company that worked directly with auction.com. So I would actually go into my local Marriott hotel to pick up pallets of signs, those big yellow, blue, or green auction foreclosure signs.
Yeah.
Pick them at my house, and the agents would come and pick them up. But then randomly, some people would knock on my door just out of courtesy. And then I connected with this really cool dude named Sunday Peters. Big Nigerian broker guy, super funny. His broker was called Sunday Peters Broker. I talked to him on Friday and actually just started doing assistant work that following Monday. And it was like just that quick. And then I did like BPOs, lockbox installations, sign installations, pretty much all the grunt work. But it was cool. It was a good glimpse of it. He was doing a lot of foreclosures and selling notes and stuff. So I got a good look into the back end of the business during that time.
Wow. How many years has it been now?
That was probably like close to 10 years ago, because I worked with him for a good year before I got licensed. And even after I got licensed, I didn't really start selling real estate for probably another year.
Wow.
So you did all that. You did all that grunt work, and then you realized you want to actually be the agent getting those deals.
You see how much money they were making. It was kind of crazy. And I was installing the auction.com signs all across Northern California, from like here to Clear Lake to like, I don't know, Clayton and San Francisco, Watsonville. So I was installing like 100-something signs a month. So I got to see a lot of foreclosures, and and it looked like a pretty interesting activity to do. And it wasn't. I mean, the market was way different back then. No one wanted to buy homes, so I saw opportunity to leverage, marketing and just, generate leads, get people to meet you to sell a home. It sounded pretty simple if you really think about it.
Wow. And then how did that translate with building your team and your systems with technology in mind to get to the next level of success for your business?
So my first year in the business, I it's embarrassing, but my first sale was like 62 grand, I think.
Okay.
$800 check. That was back in August. And I had showed that guy over 60 homes. I spent like, I don't know, 30, 40 hours with this one guy to make an $800 check. So I was like, this is kind of stupid. But then I went to Inman. I couldn't afford Inman conference, so I went to the Asian Reboot, the one-day thing. And I learned about IDX feeds. And no one in my market had IDX. That was like completely revolutionary at the time. I think Zillow Redfin just came out like around 2009, 2010. So just doing things like putting my broker's foreclosure listings on Craigslist to drive traffic back to my own site. And then my own site would have like the really basic, price search. They didn't have neighborhood maps. You just pick a price and look at everything available then. And then when I worked as a Redfin partner agent, did some cool stuff with technology. So a lot of the stuff I did now just sounds dumb, but at that time it was pretty innovative. Like I strapped a GoPro camera to my chest. Yeah, at first I had it in my head, it would look stupid. But I strapped it to my chest and actually went around and filmed all the properties I went to and uploaded it on YouTube and syndicated on my site. So I was able to write really funny, stupid remarks about the properties, nothing negative ever, and drive traffic back to my site and get leads from there. And then on the website, on the properties that had a remark on it, it would get highlighted first. So not that much different from like actively doing video now, but more quality.
Wow, that's pretty awesome how you adapted that earlier and then it just took off. Kind of like what I've been seeing with your Instagram page. you've been doing those Insta stories, and literally I'm sure you're probably getting a good viewership, and Insta stories at the high end right now for what's popular, I believe, on the Instagram platform.
Yeah, I think like 3 years ago, all my friends were on Snapchat. It was like, you snap more, and I was like, no, I'm going to send Instagram because that's where people find you. You know, on the good story, I was maybe getting like 30, 40 views. Even a year ago, I was maybe getting like 300, 400 views. But now, like, because I go around a lot teaching people to use Instagram stories to do business, on average, I'm getting like 800 to 1,000 views on most of my stories now. So it's been slowly building up. So which is pretty powerful to think about. You know, anything you post, 1,000 people will see it in like seconds. Like you posted something and reposted it, so hopefully that gives us some more viewership.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the share as Liftoff Agent featured for our daily mission report Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. We talk about tips, things to do, what agents could be doing, and we want
to wear. This is unrehearsed.
I know, really. This is just kind of the universe, man. Just everything kind of happens the way that it happens. But so right now, as far as how large is your team and production level, what are you projecting?
So this is my third attempt at a team. I run the E-team for my office, which I keep count that separately. But right now I have 9 sales agents under me under a mentorship agreement. And we're probably on track to do about $75 million this year. Not out of 9 agents, over I think 7 of them have less than a year experience in real estate. So I'm working mostly with brand new agents. Like there's 2 people on my team. Since January they're doing about $5 million so far. So I think it probably in the year about $7, maybe $8 million if they push it really hard. So that's pretty success. I mean, that's a pretty big success for a new agent.
Wow.
Okay, we have the right systems in place. So outside the sales agents, I also have a director of operations, assistant, kind of like graduate. She's like executive, senior assistant director. And then one of the sales agents I have on Tuesdays and Thursdays, she's a marketing assistant for us. Help us, launch our listings, brochures, all that stuff that takes a lot of work. I also have two full-time virtual assistants in the Philippines. Interestingly enough, I've had one virtual assistant for 5 years now, but now I split her cost between 2 other agents in San Francisco. So it takes like $10-ish cost down $3 for me for a full-time assistant. And I have a second assistant through, I think, my Altes. No, actually, let me think. For some other website, I think it was like Upwork. And I also have 2 full-time dialers. So between my, including myself as a sales agent, so 10 sales agent and 6 staff for our team. But we keep our overhead fairly low overall.
What systems or technology do you use to keep track of everything with the agents you have and with the transactions?
Chime is our CRM. Our onboarding calendar is on Google Sheets. So we have this thing where we have a 30-day program, 30, 60 days. Could be something as simple as fill out your Zillow profile or shadow me on 2 open houses. So we have that way, because every agent has a different timeline of when they get started. Some people we sign them on and they actually don't show up for 3 months, but it's just personal stuff. So we get that going. We use Airtable pretty heavily. Airtable, or we use Monday.com before the post or whatever. But right now we like Airtable to manage all of our listing flow. So right now I'm probably actively talking to about 150 to 100 sellers. I think we have 12 listings on the market right now. And then we use that Airtable to manage our super lot boxes and open house scheduling. And then on top of that, we use a lot of stuff. We use HighNote for sending out automated listing presentations for people who find us on Zillow or upnest.com or HomeLight. And then call action is a pretty big part of our business. We have unique phone numbers for sale sign has a number, open house sign has a number, postcards, mailers, anything. Marketing campaigns have a separate phone number for it. So we're able to measure the ROI on that. And just, I don't know, I probably use like 30 different tools. It's kind of overwhelming. HomeBot is pretty amazing.
Wow.
HomeBot? What's HomeBot?
HomeBot, it sends your client list an automated email every month. It's black and purple color. It's really cool with home valuation on it. And then when they click it, they can actually see for your past seller clients or owner clients, you see how much money they paid for the house, the interest rate, and a list of options like, hey, if you decide to refinance, you can save this much money. If you decide to rent out a room, you can get this much. Or have you thought about pulling money out and buying investment property? Different things like that. And now I put all my seller leads on that drip too. Mm-hmm. Automation is a pretty big part of our business.
So where do you see your business like in the next 3 to 5 years? The systems you put in place, the amount of agents you have, the amount of volume you want to do. Where do you see yourself?
I set a goal with my coach 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago, like 5.5 years, to have a team of 30 agents. And I was pretty close to my second run. I had like 15, 16 agents, but the culture wasn't there. And, I was working, and now I actually have a structure to support the growth. I would like to get to 30 agents and at least $200 million production, because the top two teams in my area, which is Alameda County and Contra Costa County, the top team right now is a $190 million team. The second top team is a $160 million team. So with my brand new team, we're already doing close to 80 million. So it's just a matter of putting on a couple more people, and we will have the number one team in the, actually, we potentially got the number one team across all three counties here. Not San Francisco. San Francisco is just a different animal with higher price points. Because a lot of the other teams, they work a pretty micro area, within the county or a couple cities. Us, we're based out of Oakland, but my agents are traveling to they live in Tracy. We have no problem going to Sacramento. I just closed a deal in San Jose last week. I sold in San Mateo. So we're willing to cover the entire East Bay through, strategic partnership with agents that focus on a certain area. Kind of like how like Tim Smith Group in Coldwell Banker is doing in Orange County, or I think Kyle Whistle has a kind of similar format too. Because now the thing about teams is everyone knows that teams perform better. Consumers are okay with teams. You go to the Tom Ferry Summit, it's all about mega teams, and people understand that there's a high demand and high touch that you can only get with a team.
Yeah. So I got a question really quick for you, a little off script, but something that came top of mind. What's your thoughts about when you first get in the business and you're trying to grow your own business and you want to try to work everywhere? Would you recommend like geolocation one area and then growing out from that area?
I would like focus on. I think someone should get a mentor, get on a team to launch your business, kind of like speed training. I would focus on doing open houses in your closer area, so the time to set up for that is takes a while. But I would take business anywhere you can get it, because if you're taking business anywhere, it's probably a referral, and then you need to just. I think too many agents are too focused on being hyper local and building the brand. The consumer determines what your brand is. The brand is what people talk about when you're not in the room. You can't tell me, okay, I'm this, great. Well, I'm a luxury agent. Well, no, you're not, because you're just saying you are. You should do business wherever it takes you, but then you want to take open houses and opportunities and focus a little inner. Because I think not enough agents are focusing on doing enough deals so they get the experience. Every person you close is another referral network, kind of like spider web. Every deal you close, regardless of location, is more reviews for your account. So if you're focusing on just doing one or two here, then you're not able to scale business. Like for me, when I first started doing business, like my goal is just to do as many deals as possible. And by my third, fourth, and as a new agent, I did about 24 deals my first year, 25 my second year. But the third year I really took off. Third year I did about 52 deals. I partnered with Redfin as a partner agent where they were sending me leads. I actually won the Rockstar Award that year across all 4 counties as number one unit count for their program, which was huge because then I got a ton of reviews. And those ton of reviews translate into just more connections and building. And then the third, fourth, fifth year in business in Oakland, I was the number one unit count buyer's agent. So I didn't really care what my price point was. I think my third, fourth year, my average price point was like $200,000 to $300,000. Like, in the day, like the profit margins were slimmer, but I was able to get in front of a lot of people all the time. I think that's what new agents need to do more so. So
talking about new agents also, you being a new agent, did you read any books, do any programs when you first started out? Listen to anything that helped kind of get you going on the right path?
How'd you find your coach?
Yeah, the 2 books that really resonated with me early on, I remember, the Red Book, Gary Keller, of course, that's a staple. But the biggest book I read, I think, was The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. And then The Unbeatable Mind. I forgot the name of it, but it was has a wolf on it. I think the guy was in the Marines. But it's just the mindset of what you can accomplish whatever you set yourself to do. And then I was reading Inman News and Tech Savvy Agent by Chris Smith every single day. I read every single article. So I don't think people are studying. Like I work with a lot of new agents. None of them are really studying what's going on in the market. They're just going about their day, doing a deal here and there, and that's why it's hard to scale. Which is nothing wrong with that. They're going to earn a lot of money, working on a team. But if you really want to build business, you need to know what's going on around in the outside world, too, industry news.
Yeah, totally agree.
Awesome, fantastic. So, so now we're coming to the end of the show. Is there anything that you want to, say to agents out there for maybe a tip or something to think about? And of course, the floor is open. So anything that you want to say.
I mean, I'm on Instagram, Kenny_E_fast. I share tips about how to do business every day. Love to connect with you guys in the San Francisco, Alameda, Contra Costa, South Bay area. Just send me a DM and check out Lift Off Agents so we can see more of each other.
Awesome, fantastic. Well, really appreciate your time. August also is with AM Marketing, so you can check him out as well. He does all the behind the scenes with a Facebook, Instagram ads, and also has a social media agency as well. And it's all about here at Real Estate First Technology to give back, support, help, share the wealth so we can all be successful at the end of the day. So thank you so much. We really appreciate your time, Kenny. We're looking forward to
15 minutes?
It was?
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Did we hit our 15 minutes?
That's not like 5 minutes. Okay. All right, see you guys.
Awesome. You have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks again. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Norman Kinsey, your host here with Real Estate First Technology. We have our co-host, Mr. Dan Gandy. Welcome, Dan. We're both here with Lift Off Agent at today's show. And we also have our special guest, Heather. Welcome, Heather, to the show.
Hi, everybody.
Awesome.